welcome to today's Explainer. We're doing something super fun today. We're literally turning a standard lesson plan into a full-blown grammar adventure. We're going to master the art of sentence building, and honestly, whether you're just brushing up on the basics, or maybe you're helping someone else learn, we're going to break down the actual mechanics of language using a really fantastic structured lesson plan. Let's jump right in. So here is our roadmap for the journey. First up, naming the world with nouns. Second, bringing sentences alive with verbs. Third, adding details using adverbs. And finally, number 4, the ultimate grammar challenge. All right, section 1, naming the world with nouns, the characters and settings of our stories. Okay, so if you're building a sentence, you absolutely need materials. That is exactly what a noun provides. Simply put, a noun is a word that names a person, a place, a thing, or an animal. Seriously, without nouns, our sentences would be completely empty. Why? Because they give names to literally everything we see and touch in the world around us. To make this super concrete, I want you to just look around you right now. If you think about people, the teacher in a classroom, a student, a doctor, a pilot, those are all nouns. What about the places you go? The school, a park, the library, the city itself. Boom, also nouns. And of course, the things you use and the animals you love. A book, a pencil, your bicycle, or your dog. They all fit so neatly into this foundational category. And you can see exactly how this first step is mapped out on the lesson worksheet. It's a perfect visual breakdown that really segments these characters and settings for any student trying to learn the ropes. Now, let's actually test your skills with a quick mini narrative straight from the lesson plan's first exercise. Listen to this sentence. The playful puppy barked at the mailman in the yard. All right, can you spot the animal, the person, and the place hiding in plain sight here? Okay, let's see how you did. If you spotted the puppy as the animal, the mailman as the person, and the yard as the place, you nailed it. You've successfully identified the nouns. You've got your foundation built. But you know, a sentence with just nouns, it's kind of like a car without an engine. It just sits there doing absolutely nothing. Which brings us to section 2. Bringing sentences alive with verbs, or as I like to call it, giving our nouns superpowers. The crucial point here is that verbs act like the engine of your sentence. A verb is an action word. It tells what a person, animal, or thing is actually doing. Think of it this way. If nouns are the characters, verbs are the actions those characters take to drive the entire story forward. Now, what's really interesting here is that actions aren't just the physical stuff, right? Like running and jumping. Yes, we have physical actions like swim and dance, but actions also happen silently in our minds. Things like think, imagine, remember, and learn. And they also happen through communication, like when we shout, whisper, write, or call. Verbs cover this whole amazing spectrum of dynamic activities. Looking back at our worksheet, identifying these action words is the next big step in our grammar adventure. The lesson plan transitions so seamlessly from identifying the who or what to figuring out exactly what they are doing. So let's practice finding that engine. Listen to this rainy day sentence from the worksheet. The heavy raindrops pattered against the window pane. Ask yourself right now, what is the actual action taking place here? Like, what are the raindrops doing? The word pattered, that's our action verb. It paints this absolutely perfect auditory picture of what the rain is doing as it hits the glass, doesn't it? All right, section 3, adding details using adverbs. This is where we bring in the paint and the finishing touches. Adverbs are the ultimate modifiers. Basically, an adverb describes a verb by telling us how, when, or where an action happens. They give us the juicy, specific circumstances of the action. And here is a fantastic cheat code, especially if you're helping younger learners. Look for that lie ending. It's super common for adverbs that describe how something is done. Adverbs basically answer 3 critical questions to make our verbs infinitely more interesting. If someone is running, are they running quickly or quietly? Well, that answers the how. Did they run today or yesterday? That's the when. Did they run outside or away? That's the where. Let's try an exercise straight from the source material. The turtle moved slowly across the sandy path. First, find the engine, the verb. Got it? Okay, now find the word that modifies exactly how that action is happening. The answer is slowly. Notice how dropping in that one word completely transforms how we visualize the turtle's journey. Slowly is our adverb, and it specifically answers the question of how the turtle moved. This final page of our worksheet brings us right to the edge of our ultimate test. We have built up our toolkit layer by layer. We've got nouns, verbs, and adverbs all lined up and ready to go. Which means it is time for Section 4, the ultimate grammar challenge, the boss battle. I want you to read this mini narrative really closely. The brave astronaut stepped cautiously onto the dusty moon. She looked around silently as stars twinkled above. Okay, get ready, because we need to categorize the key words in this story into our 3 parts of speech. Can you act as the sentence construction foreman right now? Think about it. Where would you put the astronaut, the stepping, the moon, or the word cautiously? Take a second and try to sort these concepts into their correct grammatical buckets in your mind. Let's check the answer key and see how you did. Notice how astronaut and moon act as our nouns. They are the person and the place. The verbs stepped, looked, and twinkled provide literally all the action in the scene. And finally, the adverbs, cautiously and silently, explain exactly how those actions happened. They really set that quiet, careful mood of a moon landing, right? So there you have it. You've unlocked the secrets of nouns, verbs, and adverbs. You've seen exactly how they fit together to build a world, put it in motion, and paint it with detail. You literally hold the building blocks of infinite stories in your hands right now. The only question left is, what kind of incredible universe will you create with your words today? Keep exploring, keep writing, and I'll see you in the next explainer.